So today we are going to talk about listing presentation. There is no secret into that. There are a few techniques you can use. So today, instead of going through a step by step, which I did in the past a few months ago of listing presentation, I'm going to go over of idea of listing presentation and how I do that successfully. But I would focus on the small techniques, small tweak or hacks that would improve your listing presentation. And if you use those techniques, guarantee you're going to have a nice and smooth listing presentation. So today I'm going to focus on those techniques. So bear with me for another moment. So as you know, every Monday morning at 9 o'clock, we have role play. And every Tuesday, we have our own masterclass. By the way, next week is all about how we can thrive in this kind of market, which is a tough market for many of us. And I'm going to share with you some of the techniques that are very solid to help you on that. And accountability calls is usually 8:30 to 9 on Monday, just before the role play. And these are the members. Anyone can be a member of accountability calls and join. So the advantage and the importance of accountability is to help you to be more consistent, rather than being consistent and getting a inconsistent income. So that's one of the things. There are a few good things with accountability that I recommend you to join. Is progress is measured, not assumed. I remember when I was with Mark Ferry, they had a system that every week we have to go and type down or write down the accomplishment we did and our goals, etc. So that is important of knowing where you're coming and how far you went and measure yourself. And that, through accountability, you can achieve that goal. It helps you with higher production, better time management. If you know what you're doing and someone's watching you, that would definitely help you with higher production. You get out of your own head. This is very true because many times as we talk on the accountability calls, I see a lot of things that's happening, which is not the most important things for that individual to do. So goal, stay alive. If you pay attention every year at the beginning, everybody say, okay, we're going to lose 5 kilos, we're going to lose 2 kilos. This is our goal for this year. And guess what's going to happen 2-3 months after? Everybody forget about their goals. So by coming back every Monday, and you bring back the goals that you had, your goal is going to stay in front of your eyes all the time. And that's the extra push that you mentally need to go with your business. And the last one is real-time course correction. And this is also crucial because the desire you have today, you open your eyes 12 months down the road, you see you're in a different place, but that wasn't your design. So this accountability calls would help you to stay right where you're supposed to. Now, many of you know, I also do coaching calls. So through the coaching, we are setting on how to run real estate as a business. Unfortunately, I see many agents running it as a hobby or as I don't know what to do in the next step. But when you're thinking of real estate as a business, your whole perspective would be different. Teach you how to set up your system on leveraging, lead generation and prospecting, a consistent follow-up and relationship nurturing, a strong listing and buyer presentation, negotiating and problem solving, daily discipline and goal tracking, personal branding and marketing, building a referral network. And I'm going to share with you anything I know about building business for the last 20 years. You can use my experiences. Now, if you want to work together, meaning joining my team, there are always more things such as free investment course, free video training course, free door knocking training, free materials such as lead magnet, ebooks, and digital tools that I give for lead magnet. These lead magnets are automatically dropping the leads into your database. And so we're going to go through that setup. Real estate training, boot camps, and extended training, social media tools, and generating leads for free and more. Many of you know that we have Realtors Door Knocking Alliance. Within there, of course, we're not promoting any of our listing, but we are there and it's free to everyone. We are there to support and help and train anything within real estate that can help you with your prospecting, in bracket, door knocking here. A YouTube channel, many of you know that I have a YouTube channel full of training, hands-on training, and previously recorded masterclass. Next week, we're going to talk about tough real estate market. Do this life-changing strategy. I suggest you all to be there as well. By the way, that's going to be my last for this time of the year. Usually, month of July and August, I take a break and work on the next coming up master classes. So I have to line them up for you. Some of these master classes, I have to invite guests, coming experts in different things. So that's important for me to line them up for you.
Before you go further, there are two things I want you to do. Number one, subscribe to the channel, and anytime I have some new videos, you would be the first one to receive a notification. Number two is, if you read the comment below or the description of this video, you're going to see a whole bunch of links that I created and put for you. So that will take you easily from where you are to the new landing page where you can have access to more information and more data. And enjoy the rest of the video.
So listing presentation, let's dive in there. I'm going to go over the basic things at the beginning. So before you do your listing presentation, there are a few things that you have to prepare, and I'm sure all of you know this, is checking the property. Let's say you have a call from your potential seller, and you get the address, you're supposed to go see him tomorrow. So you check the property, the history, selling price, neighborhood trends, dominant agent, how long that homes stays in the market or the neighborhood's selling time, and you prepare all this document, if not more. So when you go to the listing presentation, you have everything in your hand. Now, just open a bracket here. You have to identify and understand that person's DISC personality. If you're going to see an I personality, do not take all the stats. They don't understand. If you're talking to C personality, analytical, you would appreciate every single printout that you have for them. D personality, good luck. Don't bring sophisticated things and drag time for them. They are very straightforward, quick answer. Now, before you go there, a day before in the morning, you make a call. We call pre-qualifying calls. This is very much my favorite script that I use, and you are there to make sure you go through the questionnaire, ask them different questions. Through that questionnaire, you also can detect their DISC personality as well. Such as one of the questions here is, can you describe your home to me? If the description goes very long, off the bat is I personality. If it's extremely short, it's D personality, and so on. And then once you have the conversation finished, you have to send them either a mail or email, describe a little bit of what you do as a real estate agent, what's going on in the neighborhood, a little bit of stat, a little bit of testimonial. I usually use flipping page. If you go to Canva, that gives you the option of making your pre-listing presentation and then export it as a flipping page. So when you send the email, they can click on it and the pages are flipping. It's just nicer. So I'm using this one from my coach, Rob Vivian. He used to be my coach a long time ago, and I find it very useful. So there are 6 questions that I'm going to bring up. One is my brokerage, where I'm working, myself. I tell them about my experience and what I do and how I do it. And then the market trend, tell them of what's going on with the market right now, because they have to have some kind of understanding. how much I can sell that home for, the price. Of course, I usually keep that one towards the end. And what do I do for them? So that comes actually number 4, if you want to put it that way. So that's my marketing style, anything I do for them. So I put emphasize a lot in uh, exposure, what I can do for them. And my fee, that's my commission. So these are 6 questions. And as I told you, I always put the price of homes at the very end. Because if you release the price of homes, the ears would close. But they have to find out what you do for the fee that you're charging them so they can see the value. Now, these are the hacks or the techniques I use for listing presentation. They're extremely powerful, whether you believe it or not. I am using it and it has a result for me. Now, the first one is NLP. These are the hidden message inside your conversation. And I put some example here. You look at when you choose to move forwards with me today, you will already be one step closer to next home. So all the sellers, here is the sentence, but all you do is to talk to their subconscious and telling them what they have to do for you. And here I put 3 dotted in the sentence. When you choose to move forward with me today. Okay, so that's a message. I also extracted a listening presentation from Mike Ferry. Mike Ferry is an expert in using NLP. So I'm going to read it to you. So he said, at the end of my presentation tonight, one of the 3 things would happen. Number 1, you will have the opportunity to list your home with me. Number 2, you will decide not to list your home with me. Or number 3, I decide not to take your listing. So when you talk to them, I talk to them like this. When you will have the opportunity, number 1, you will have the opportunity to list your, of course, I'm not going to say that way, but your message to their subconscious is list your home with me. Number 2, also, you decide not to list your home with me. So it's always you telling them subconsciously, they have to list with you, list with me, list with me, list with me. But you hide it inside a sentence. And that's very powerful. Now, framing. Framing, I use it all the time and it's worked amazingly. The example I put here, of course, framing means positioning the information the way that serves your purpose. Framing the listing price not just as a number, but as a strategic marketing entry point designed to spark urgent or multiple offers. So one of the things I do for framing is, let's say for my listing presentation, one of those 6 questions, one of the questions here is telling them about my brokerage. So I'm not going to tell them, Mr. Seller, I'm working with eXp Realty, is a strong company, brokerage is all over North America, and we have the highest production in North America for the last 3 years. I'm not going to say that. This is what I'm going to say that. This is framing. Mr. Seller, let's say you want to buy a house. What do? Are you grabbing a newspaper or you go to the computer? Everybody said, computer. Yes, everybody's are watching and going through different pages on the Realtor.ca, checking for the house, pictures, looking at videos, and that's where I would say 98% of the buyers coming. Is that correct? Yeah, we agree with you. So, and that's exactly what I'm working with this company called eXp Realty, because we are strong company that using social media and everything online to bring up your listing, your home, and show it to massive number of buyers throughout North America and even internationally. So I'm framing this information the way that will work for me. Contrast principle. This is basically telling you to use different, let's say, comparable, and set it up the way that it would work for you when you are telling them the strategy you use to sell their home, let's say pricing. if everybody's else selling for, let's say if one person is selling for 1,500,000 and the price that you have in mind based on your search is 1,200,000, then by comparing that person, see how many months this house was on the market, and it seems they were expired and they came out for the second time, on and on and on. The next strategy is extremely powerful. I'm always using it. That's storytelling. I'll give you one example. When I go for buyer presentation, one of the things I do is, of course, I would search the neighborhood or the history of this house. Okay, it doesn't have much weight. So I would do this, which is a true story. I said, yeah, we're going through the house. I tell them what they have to be careful for, but I tell them, listen, sometimes ago, one of my clients went through the open house and he called me and said, Ashton, put an offer on this house. It's beautiful. Went through open house. We loved it. And yeah, write an offer. We're going to put an offer on this house and buy it. And I told them, let me do my due diligence, which I did. And they find out that house was in the news. Apparently, there were some assassination happening inside. Husband killed the wife, came out, got involved with police shooting. He got shot. Two little girls survived through that incident. Is that the kind of house you want? And they said, no, God forbid, find us another house. So I bring this story to tell them the value of my task of checking the history for them is not only a box and a number that you're checking. So you are making the stories. So if more stories you can use, more they can relate to that, more they can understand it, rather than just give them a blank or dry seats. Reciprocity, I use it a lot. One of the things I use, I just give you a quick example, is, and I learned that from Rob Vivian as well. If someone comes up with objections, you create a bridge and you use reciprocity with them. For instance, well, I have a friend in business, and I say, oh, so you have a friend in business. See, I'm repeating what they said, so I'm listening. They owe me something. Oh, so you have a friend in business. That's exciting. Can I share something with you? I'm asking now. I give them the benefit of attention. I have their attention. I'm listening to what they said. I ask for permission and I give them my response. So I'm creating a bridge. This is reciprocity. You can also use reciprocity in different things such as lead generation or establishing a deeper relationship with the buyers that you never work with. So anytime I send them email or or video, I send them something, a goodies, a lead magnet. I send them ebook so they can read it. I send them a gift. So they always receive something good from me. It's not come and buy from me. I help you. I'm a real estate agent. I'm good. I'm on. People are fed up with all this information, with all these things that you are telling them. I'm good agents. I buy your home, good homes. Everybody good agents. Everybody's honest. Everybody buy good homes. So what do you have different? So I'm using those materials or those electronic or digital things to you add value to this relationship. Okay, my computer freeze again. Maybe it's coming back. So just bear with me for 2 seconds. Okay, future pacing and walking clients through a vivid, positive future outcome as if it's already happening. So the key word here is imagine. So anytime I come to coming out kind of negative comment or hesitation or doubt, I always break it with, yeah, it is difficult, but imagine you go through this tough time, but imagine in 2 months, then you're enjoying your beautiful next house. You're going to go two-door garage, detached homes. You're going to enjoy it. So always come with that imagine. Imagine 3 weeks from now, we have already had 27 people brought through the door, possibly a few offers, and you're picking the strongest buyer. So when they're hesitating to list their house with the price you're asking for, so listen, this is the process. You have to go through this. But imagine in within 3 weeks when you get a good offer, then you can really be released and go after your next beautiful house in a neighborhood that you like, kids going to beautiful schools, and so on. Pattern interrupt. Almost the same thing, and I'm using it against. One of the way I'm using it is I call it bot strategy. So pay attention to what I'm about to say. This is a great market, but uh, the house doesn't show good. Okay, that's negative. Now reverse it. The house doesn't show good, but this is a great house, a great market. See the positive effect come out of it. It's kind of opening the door. So I repeat again. It's a great market, but the house doesn't show good. Or say the house doesn't show good, but it's a great market. Okay, so that's a push to go further. We're breaking expected behavior to refocus attention and emotion when they seem skeptical or disengage. Break the rhythm with a surprising question or a story. Can I show you something more most agents won't talk about? So that's the sentence we have here. This can also be used when they want to price their house high. And I tell them, listen, agents come, you're listing for 1,500,000 at the same kind of house, they can buy it for 1,200,000. So guess what they're gonna people is gonna do? They're gonna take a look at your house, 1,500,000. They can get the same thing for 1,200,000. So tell me, would they come to your house to get it for 1,500,000 when there are 3, 4 other homes selling for 1,200,000? What do you think? Our question, of course, questions are the key, and these are very important. So you are using questions to redirect the seller's mindset. What would it mean for you to move on in 30 days with top dollar in your pocket? If you could sell this fast and still protect your price, what would stop you from getting started today? So when they're hesitating, so listen, the market is going up. Right now, as we speak, your buyers driving through this neighborhood looking for a beautiful house. So why hesitating? Let's do the paperwork, let's finish it, and I'm going to be a good buyer and sell your home for the best price. Why wait another month? Identify selling. We are kind of homeowners who take pride of doing things right. That's why my system is designed to protect your equity and your timeline. I use this one, give you some example. They would say, well, we have this kind of problem in the house. Mr. Seller, that's exactly why we should get together. I'm very familiar with this kind of situation. So using the situation to push your appointment with them. Well, we are in a very financial tough decision making at this time. So I'm not sure is the right time this week or next week, Mr. Seller. This is exactly what I'm going through all the time with many other sellers. And that's why we should get together soon. A metaphor and analogy, I use it left and right. One of the things I put a 3 legs stool here is, and that's kind of embed into stories and framing at the same time. So let me just Okay, so one of the things I said is when you list your house, there are three things when they come up with price, for instance, or the market. If they want to go with, let's say, high price. So one of the things I said, imagine a three legs stool. So one of the leg is for presentation, the other leg is for market situation, and the other one is for price. So any of this leg that doesn't work, that stool cannot stand the way it is. Or you can say four legs table, whatever is your strategy. So I'm using that metaphor to make them understand the importance of price. So it doesn't matter how beautiful your home is and the market, if the price is the wrong price, it won't work, or vice versa. If the price is great price, is the right price, and the market is not great, it doesn't matter how nice your home is, it won't happen. So you have to make sure price, presentation, and the markets are tuned together. Okay, so that was the end of my presentation. I'm going to open up the stage for anyone to ask question. Paula, do you have any question? Laura, have you any question? Yes. Any question here? Or I did my homework very well.
Yeah, thank you, Ashton. It was really great.
Very well.
Good, thank you. Any question here? Nothing?
Yeah, do you have like a sample of your presentation just to show it to us?
As I said, when I go there, I have pictures of stats of the importance of photography. I have the stats of the importance of video. I have the stats of how many buyers are looking for homes online. So if the questions come up, then I can show them on a piece of paper. So I don't really work on a physical presentation. I have my pre-listing that I email to them, and that's a testimonial. That is the market information and the homes sold or available in that neighborhood. So when I go there with 5, 6 questions. My brokerage, who I am, market, what I do as promotion or marketing, and my fee and the price. So I usually don't, and I, of course, a stack of all information printout. Sometimes if I see a dominant agent work in that neighborhood, I pull out all the activities that agent has, including, and most importantly, expired and suspended. Just in case the other agent say, well, you're good, but we want to go with Mr. ABC because we see his signs everywhere. Really? Okay, here's a stack of Mr. ABC's activities. Suspended, sold, terminated, sold, suspended. See, he just put a sign in front of the house. You don't know if he can sell it or not, but I can sell your home. Were you happy with my listing presentation? Do you have any question? And I take it from there. I emphasize very much in storytelling. So that's why walking with your clients is important to understand where the client is coming from. If you can find a common ground, let's say you love baseball and you see baseballs everywhere in the house, or fishing, or martial arts, doesn't matter. And then you can use that ground to establish more rapport with them. And then anything come up, just embed it inside the story. Now, framing and storytelling are very crucial. So anything you say, instead of saying, I do a history of the house that I would buy for you, just put it into that story or your own story. My story was people were killed inside the house. So I do more. Or sometimes there is an option that we have is to buy them insurance for appliances for 1 year. There's a company that does it. So I tell them, when I bought my house, the first week my dishwasher broke, which is a true story. I'm not lying to them. My dishwasher broke. So we had to go out and spend $1,000 to buy that dishwasher. Now, Mr. Buyer, as a first-time home buyer, you're going to go through a lot of pressure for mortgage and tax, etc. The last thing you want to see is the dishwasher stop working and you have to give $2,000 from your pocket to buy this dishwasher. So what I do for you, I will give you 1 year of free or guarantee that if anything breaks of your appliances, this company would cover that for you. Wouldn't be that great? So I put it inside a story and I framed my presentation. So I don't just tell them, listen, if something breaks, I will take care of it. That's very light. So try to add value to whatever services you offer them.